Think about it.
Taking a day off? Sit back here with the comments. With your bride. That's where you should be. You hate the idea of having to go through that. I was lucky. I was first in, first out. I was home at 12:30. Because they took me in, did the pre-op stuff at 6. They took me in the procedure at 7:30 because they only did one thing. It was relatively fast. I was in recovery at like 9. I was home at 12:30. You were there all day. I'm just waiting. Yes, an hour and a half. I was so happy because I couldn't stand it. I don't know, maybe I after when I was laying there, I said, I gotta move. They said, you can't. They said, don't, she said, don't cross your legs. Don't do anything. I said, well, can you pick your head up? You can't pick your head up. I was in pain. My neck was killing me. If I ever had to do that.
Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Bonita. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer chant. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity of Bonita Springs. We're glad you're here. I wanted to know if there's anybody here for the first time. Nope. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. Our minister today is Reverend Christina Bowman. She is the creator and director of Beautiful Florida Weddings. She's a licensed Unity teacher through the Association of Unity Churches, Unity Village, Missouri, and is ordained through the Blessed Community. She brings a rich professional background in public speaking as a distinguished Toastmaster, speaking in churches, and serving as a keynote address speaker in many venues. Her greatest gift is customizing a beautiful ceremony with each couple that reflects their thoughts, feelings, ideas, and beliefs. We are glad to have her here. If you haven't already, please silence your cell phone. And I want to welcome also all those people online. And let's share our mission and vision statement. Everyone? To invite and inspire spiritual consciousness through unity and its principles. And our vision? We are love, joy, and acceptance in the world. Whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. And I want to remind you that our prayer box is up front. Unity was founded on prayer. If you have any requests for someone, There's a slip that you can fill out front, put it in the box, and it will be prayed on here and then sent to Unity headquarters to also receive prayer. Okay. And our affirmations today will be led by Patricia Connor.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, I will say the affirmation and we will say it together. Inner peace. My mind and heart are steeped in peace. Together.
My mind and heart are steeped in peace.
Wisdom. Centered in divine wisdom, I discern my next steps. Together.
Centered in divine wisdom, I discern my next steps.
Life. Attuned to infinite vitality, I thrive. Together.
Attuned to infinite vitality, I thrive.
Prosperity. I live richly in appreciation. Together.
I live richly in appreciation.
Worth. I am a divine human, worthy and wondrous. Together.
I am a divine human, worthy and wondrous.
And from the Daily Word, today, Sunday, August 17th, the title is Prosperity. My prosperity is unlimited. I claim my good now. After King Darius hauled an unbitten Daniel from the lion's den, the king wrote to other nations to praise the divine power that delivered this Hebrew prophet by taming hungry beasts. Overcome by divine goodness, Darius prayed for abundant prosperity among the people of the ancient world. Today, the lions I face may be rising prices when shopping and greater costs for basic needs. Even in that den of apparent lack, my prosperity is unlimited. In prayer, I claim my good, grateful to live in an abundant universe. I pray that cooperative interaction with others who are seeking their own prosperity brings an end to poverty and establishes world peace. I claim prosperity for myself and all others. Then King Darius wrote to all peoples and nations of every language throughout the whole world, may you have abundant prosperity. From Daniel 6:25. Have a beautiful day.
Please join with me. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. There's a holy hush around us as God's glory fills this place. I've touched the hem of the garment. I can almost see God's face, and my heart is overflowing with the fullness of God's joy. I know without a doubt that I've been with the Lord. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us, I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
And surely the Lord is in this place. That wonderful presence and power is within each one of you. And as we come into this beautiful sacred place together, we bring that beautiful energy with us. And with each one of us bringing our light, bringing our love, bringing an expectancy that something wonderful is about to happen in this space today. We feel that presence, and we know and trust God is always there. God is there on the very best day that we've ever lived. And God has been there on our most challenging day. God is constant, unchangeable, and we find great strength each and every day in that knowingness. We do not walk this path alone. God is there. And although at times we may feel that we do not have all the answers, God has the answers in and through us. Divine order is established in our lives, moment to moment. And our hearts are filled with gratitude for this time, this place, this opportunity that we all have to connect on this beautiful Sunday. And so it is.
It's all about allowing peace within, in absolute surrender, so serenity begins. For when the storm subsided and calm becomes the way, it's all about allowing it to stay. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle and love pours through your heart, It's all about allowing it to start. Now feel it warm and shining, new with promise, strong, undying love, different than any you have known. And now the sea is sown. It's all about allowing change to show, then living in the moment like it's all you'll ever know. And though it won't be easy, you can truly say you tried, for it's all about allowing it inside. And now the seed is sown. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle and love pours through your heart, it was all about allowing. All about allowing it to start.
Top of the morning to you. Good morning. Great to see each one of you today. I had asked Susie to sing this song. Susie wrote that and received the Posse Award for it a number of years ago now, but it's always really spoke to my heart in the most wonderful way. And I'm comforted by her being with us today and by sharing it. The greatest gift that I bring to you and to anyone that I speak with, it's authenticity. It's what I am thinking, feeling, and feeling inspired to share with you at a given time. And hopefully it all comes together and makes sense, but if not, just roll with it. No worries. So before I actually get into the message, I want to share a little story with you. Now, I don't know, this may have been 15, 20 years ago. My granddaughter, it was near a Christmas time, and she made me, she bought a little jar, and she put all kinds of little doodaddles in it with words, and you can open it up, and on the inside was a message. And I keep this in a prominent place in my home, because from time to time I love to revisit it. I'm going to share it with you. Very sweet, very personal. And I think at the time, I think Ashley Rose was getting ready to go off to college. Since then, she finished college, got her master's degree, got married, had children, had one, Rosie. But anyway, this little message I want to share with you. This is your personal love jar. Whenever you're feeling down or just need some love, give it a little shake, open it up, and feel my love, that it will pour out on you. Catch it. We love you so much, and you mean so much. You are never alone. And this was Ashley Rose. And with gifts, we all get gifts that are expensive gifts, all kinds of gifts. But this is a gift that I so treasure, so special, so memorable. And I just felt I wanted to share that with you this morning. I grew up with Jesus, and I respect all traditions. But it might be rare that you hear a message from me that Jesus will not be mentioned in it. Today I want to use as a backdrop the story of the woman at the well and what we might be able to learn from it, but also receive some steps on our own spiritual journey. So in this story, we have a woman that we will just say had a past. And in that day and time, people would come to the well to draw water. The women would mostly come early morning or late evening, and they would bring their buckets and get the water. It was a social time for the women as well, sharing news, updates. This woman at the well that we're going to talk about today, she did not come when the others came. She came in the middle of the day, the hottest part of the day, to draw water. So this lets us know that she wasn't connected with the others. They recognized that she had a past. When she was at the well in the middle of the day, Jesus came. And she was astounded because the Jewish people did not associate with the Samaritans. And she's thinking, this is really odd. And so Jesus has a conversation with her about water. But he's talking about living water. He's talking about the Spirit, the presence, the power of God within. And so the first point today of this lesson, judge no one. Now, this is a tall order, isn't it? The mind is going all the time. I don't like her shoes. What's she thinking wearing that dress? I mean, the mind is going nuts all the time. But Jesus asks us to judge no one. And in this story, this example, Jesus was not judging her. Jesus already knew her past. He knew all the things that she had done and the things she had not done. But Jesus did not judge the woman at the well. And this story is a story that has big message in it for us today. For us to judge no one. To realize that every person, they are our brothers. They are our sisters. We may not understand or appreciate somebody's ways, their ways of being or acting, but they are our brothers and sisters. What can we do? We can say a prayer. We can silently from our heart to their heart, we can send them out light, love, wholeness. We can see them above their past, what they've said, what they've done, their actions. And it is our example. You know, people can change. I have seen some dramatic changes in my lifetime of people turning their lives around through God's help. And I want us to carry this first thought with us the rest of your life. And if a thought of judgment goes through your mind, I borrow from the Catholic tradition, and I give you permission to. Because oftentimes, and I have parts of my family are Catholic, and I've been to many different kinds of celebrations, weddings, christenings in the Catholic Church, many things. But one of the things that I borrowed is, you know, they will do so many Hail Marys. They'll do all kinds of, they have these little rituals. If a judgment goes through the mind, send them 10,000 blessings. What do you think? Just let it go through your mind. I send you 10,000 blessings. In our own minds, righting the wrong of judgment. And also saying to ourselves, I don't have all the facts here. I don't know what this person has gone through. And it allows us to feel great compassion. So, judge no one. Our affirmation, I'll state it, and then we'll state it together. I feel a deep sense of empathy for all. Together, I feel a deep sense of empathy for all. The next point is, no one is too far gone. And perhaps in your lifetime, you may have heard people make statements and comments about others. They're too far gone. Nobody can bring about any kind of change or help. It's important for us to realize as Jesus did with this woman. She was not too far gone. Because as this story continues to unfold, we're going to see something happening. When the Christ, the Spirit, the presence of God comes on the scene, things change. People change. Our world can change. As we think about our world, it's not too far gone either. We hold the highest vision for peace in our world. We hold that vision by maintaining peace within ourselves. It's a full-time job, right? It's a full-time job, maintaining peace. But that's what it takes. That's what's important. And we are capable of maintaining that peace within our own minds and hearts. Jesus saw her as whole, perfect, and complete. And that's what it takes. Looking at someone through the eyes of the Christ. You know, we've all made some mistakes along the way, right? We've all made some mistakes. We've all felt guilty inside. We've all felt like, I wish I hadn't have done that. I wish I hadn't said that. But God doesn't hold us guilty. And at any moment in time, we can make a new choice. And you all have heard it many times. The word sin simply means missing the mark. We've all missed the mark, and we can all make a new choice. It's our being ready and willing to make that new choice. So recognize that no one is hopeless, no one is too far gone, and our holding that vision for them might be the very thing that helps turn them around. Our affirmation: I see the Christ in all. Together, I see the Christ in all. Our next point that's important here: Jesus met the woman where she was. He didn't have different expectations of her. He met her exactly where she was. He met her at the well, but he met her where she was on the inside at that point in time. And for us, that's the way that we can impact the lives of others, meeting them where they are. Not meeting them with, you should do this, you should do that, you should make a change, you're on the wrong track. Meeting people where they are, and if we can find a way and a place in our hearts to love them right where they are in that moment in time. The love that we feel and have and give out can help in bringing about a great change. I want to share a story with you. Sometimes And as I said, I always follow what I'm feeling. And I always know that God works on both ends of the line, and it's going to be meaningful to someone. And I have been with this group a number of times, over some decades actually. And I feel very connected with you. I feel very, I can speak from my heart, and that you understand where I'm coming from. I received a phone call. This would have been maybe 15 years ago now. I received a phone call on a Monday morning. On Monday morning, my helper, Claudia, was there. And we do all kind of projects, and she helps create order. I got this phone call, and it was a person that said, I want you to pray for this man to find his right and perfect place to live. And she stated the first name. I said, well, definitely we will. Claudia was there. I said, we're going to do it right now. I called Claudia over, and we had a prayer. Now, I didn't know the person that we were praying for, and we don't have to know them. And Claudia came over, we prayed a prayer, and we held the vision that this man would find his right and perfect place to live. Now, the person that made the call, she said all kinds of wonderful things about this man. So, okay. So, hung up the phone. Spirit instantly gave me the name of the person that I was to call. So, I called the person up, and she has a beautiful home, and I knew she had rented a room out along the way to somebody. So I called her, explained the situation. She said, no, never, not again. Now, she hadn't met the person, but she had had a previous experience with someone. So, anyway, I ended the conversation, hung up the phone. Spirit said, call her back. I said, didn't you hear? She said, no, never again. It was loud and clear. Call her back. I called her back. I said, her name was Judy, and Judy's on the other side now, and I'm sure she's listening to our story. I said, Judy, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give you his phone number. She sort of takes a deep breath. I said, well, get a pencil and paper, just write it down in case that you might feel like calling, at some future time. So she writes a number down. I gave her a hug over the phone. Well, Spirit was working on the other end of the line. And when you feel directed to do something, God is always working on the other end of the line. Later, that day, I got a call from Judy. Judy said, well, I called the gentleman. He came over. She said, I'm renting a room out to him. And you know that gentleman, he was a chef, still is. He helped Judy in ways that she would never have dreamed of. He was neat as could possibly be. Everything in order, incredible. He prepared the most wonderful meals. Judy had dinner parties at her home, and we would be invited. And he made the most wonderful meals for all of us. He prayed every day. And Judy would hear him praying, and sometimes they'd be praying together in the same room. So after about 4 years, he saved money. He got his own place. But Judy said he had changed her life by the beautiful light that he was. And he let his light shine in her home. He blessed her by his presence of being there. She was so grateful that I had called her back. But it wasn't me. When Spirit speaks to you to do something, better get with it. So Jesus met her right where she was, this woman. And she felt that. She felt that he was right there, not judging her, there to give her some living water. Our present, not our past, defines our future. Together, our present, not our past, defines our future. Boy, it's comforting to hear those words, isn't it? It's very comforting. Jesus met her where she was, and she was touched. She was changed. She was different. Love, truth, and acceptance energizes our divine purpose. It's point number 4. Love, truth, and acceptance energizes our divine purpose. She could feel love and acceptance. And with that, she could hardly wait to leave to go tell the others. And that was exactly what she did. She went out to say, I have met the Christ. She was a changed woman, but she didn't hide her light under a bushel. She wanted to go out and share it. Sometimes, just who you are, letting the light shine from your heart. We don't have to wave banners and carry all kinds of crosses and all kinds of things. You, by letting your light shine, people see it, they feel it, they are touched, their lives are changed. And many other people are changed by that light. They feel it. You can be walking, like through an airport, for instance, a lot of people. The person who has their light on, I spot them. I see them. The light shining so brightly as they're going through the airport. As you are doing whatever, if you're retired, if you're working, you're always in touch with other people. You can make such a difference in other people's lives by showing up as your authentic self, bringing your true self to light every single day, and allowing the presence of God to shine through you. You might do it through a smile. You might do it through a good morning. You might do it by just acknowledging another human being there. And in your own mind, seeing and beholding the Christ in them, maybe at a time that they are not seeing it in themselves. God is everywhere present. God is within all. Join me in our looking and seeing our brothers and sisters in that same way. Send out 10,000 blessings to them. They will get it. They will feel it. They will be changed. Each person, you've experienced times in your life where you needed somebody to say hello, to acknowledge you, to take your mind from where it was in that moment to something positive, a feeling that someone cares. Every person has experienced challenges in their lives. And when people come together and hold one another up, all can overcome. All can become greater. So today, as you're moving about, you see others, say a silent prayer for them. Give them a smile. Let them know that somebody cares and somebody is thinking about them today. God is our source of all good, 24/7. No matter what else is going on, no matter what else is happening, God is the source. God is the answer to whatever a person may be experiencing. Our affirmation, I'm finding it okay. I align myself with divine order. Together, I align myself with divine order. And let's just close our eyes for a moment. Just say thank you. Thank you, sweet Spirit. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your love. Thank you for guidance. Thank you for the right people at the right place at the right time that assist us on our wonderful journey. And so it is. Amen. And now we get to hear again from Susie Hulcher. Now, it's going to be wonderful. Let's give Susie a big
And thank you, Christina, as always, for the right and perfect talk. Let's see. We got the right key. Then I have to let you behind the scenes here. Let's see. I gotta do this, and magic happens. Like that. All right. So while I was sitting there, and before that, of course, she kind of gave me some tips on what she was going to talk about, Miss Christina, and they just slipped right into place. So you might hear her message a little bit further on in this song. We'll see if that works. All right.
I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and your joy may be full. Come into the kingdom, it is now at hand. And this is my mission for you to understand. It's your Father's pleasure to give good things to you. Open and unloose your mind, and you will find it's true. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and your joy may be full. I am the resurrection, yes, I am the life. But you are also filled with this special light. Strike that spark within you so that all can see that I am alive in you and you're alive in me. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and joy may be full.
Oh, here it is now.
He met a woman at the well, doing what she does. Never did he judge her.
Well, shoot. Let me start again because I gotta do this right, and I don't think I did it right. All right.
He met a woman at the well, doing what she does. Never did he judge her. He met her where she was. Love, truth, and acceptance was the only way. Showed us how to do it then, and it is still true to today. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and your joy may be full. I come that you may have life and have it more abundantly. I come that you may have life and your joy may be full. And your joy may be full. And your joy may be full. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Susie. Okay, we come to the offertory, and I want to remind you that you can give online. There are various ways in person. There's a QR code for PayPal, so there are a variety of ways to give. But right now, please take this opportunity to share your love and treasure with this ministry. Please take your offering in your hand as we bless it with these words. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Our daily word today was prosperity. Let us close our eyes and just say, thank you. Thank you, sweet Spirit, for the abundance that surrounds us. We see it everywhere. We see it in our lives. We see it in nature. And we accept our good, the good that has been prepared for us from the beginning. We expect the best. We bring our best to life, and God always delivers. We are so blessed and grateful. Amen.
Okay, we come to time for announcements. And I'm going to remind you that we have coffee and conversation after the service, and everyone is welcome out on the lanai. We want to thank all of our volunteers, which are so important to everything running well here. Any upcoming events, announcements, you can see on the bulletin board, Facebook, or our website. Kathy Hulcher reminded me this morning that she and Mick are going to be gone the month of September, and they are in charge of ushers. So we will need someone to sign up for September to be ushered. So please keep that in mind and do what you can. Also want to remind you that Thursday, September 11th is World Day of Prayer, and we will be having that available here in the sacristy sanctuary, from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. We will have our gratitude circle and then the peace song and prayer for protection. Is there any other announcements that I forgot? Anybody has? Okay, so gather for the gratitude circle.
I'm grateful for Christina and Susie.
So am I. I second that.
I'm grateful for the opportunity of just being here with you today, feeling the wonderful energy of my lives.
I feel grateful for abundance and prosperity.
I'm grateful for the chance to be able to join you today and to reflect Christina's wonderful messages as always.
I'm grateful for the church.
I'm grateful for Christina, Susie, but for all the people in this church that bring inspiration.
Peace on.
Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Peace begin with me and let's come on it now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous life. To take each moment and live each moment moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God unfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all of us are.